Hey everyone.
Hey.
Hi. I was hoping y'all could pivot and get over here on this Zoom. I'm missing my sidekick tonight.
Oh, I thought y'all were together.
No, she had to drive to Midland. She's flying out early in the morning. And then Robert and I are watching
Oh,
Maddie. Yeah, Maddie runs cross country tomorrow. We're gonna fly from Abilene.
oh, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Hi,
I'm gonna
Carrie.
I gotta go find a plug.
Okay. Yeah, this is super low key. We may have some guests on, so um,
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
having Yeah, I'm having Debbie share her herniated disc story in a minute after Carrie because there's someone with herniated disc. Actually, somebody in Guthrie too now. I just heard
Yes.
one of
Well,
our
that's
football boys. So
great.
I know. Okay. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Mitz. Okay. So this is our
Hello.
hi. Hey, Carrie. Mitzi is another fellow nurse.
Good.
She's like loving all this. Her dad and I
I
are
am. I've invited a lot of people tonight, so I hope
okay.
that some of them are on.
Yeah, if not, it's recording, so I'll get you the recording.
Okay, perfect.
I know it's better live, but
I already have my Alavita on my third eye, so I'm not going to turn my screen on.
you got you.
I've got to stay with my regimen.
Yeah, yes, like clockwork. I love it.
Uh-huh. I have to take that thing off in time to put my makeup on in the mornings.
Yeah, I know it leaves a little circle.
hmm
Oh, funny. Okay, well, real quick, I'm gonna share my screen and just do and then I'll let Carrie share. But I feel like I need to hold on. Where is it? Disclaimer, for our guests. So, all right, welcome to this is it. This is our team Zoom. It's important for you to know that these are product testimonies. They are a direct reflection of someone's personal story and that they're not to be typical for all people. We do not claim that LifeWave treats or cures chronic sicknesses or diseases. LifeWave phototherapy patches do not heal or cure people. God designed the human body to heal itself. So, given the right conditions for the body to function at its optimal level, these little awesome miracles just help equip your body to heal itself. So I'm Wendy Masterson. For some of you that may be new on here, I just randomly stumbled upon these little gems in May of 2024. Had a thyroid nodule come up and 10 months of patching wearing the X39 and Eon, it's gone. Praise Jesus. So just started sharing it. My sister started this Zoom and she is, normally leading this. She's the science girl. I'm just I don't know how it works, but it works. And I love it and I share. And so I'm super excited that you guys are on. We have two awesome testimonies tonight. But the X39, if you're new, is the main patch. Okay. All the other patches that LifeWave have are just enhancements. Okay. So like they're just going to enhance the other patches. So X39 is going to wake up those dormant stem cells and just help your body, the stem cells go triage, as Terry says, or whatever y'all, all the fancy terms, to go to whatever your body needs most. And so if y'all are good, I'm just going to let Carrie share her testimony first, what the patches have done for her and her daughter, 16. So she has two in one. Let me get you on here. Hey, Carrie, you're awesome. Thank you. I know this is like the last thing that you really want to
I'll whip your butt tomorrow. I guess I've been patching around 18 months, Wendy. I don't know. I think around 18 months. Um, in my former life, I was a registered nurse, worked all kinds of places. I have not been active in many years. I chose to stay home with my kids, but I still have that background. So, and it's there. It doesn't go away. You always have that knowledge, and So about 3 years ago, I have a family history of arthritis, osteoarthritis in our family. And um, I started having pain in what I found out later was basal thumb arthritis, which is just right there at the base of the thumb. And I really kind of knew what it was, being a nurse. And so I finally went in and got an x-ray done just to prove to myself that's what it was. And it was. And basically, they wanted to throw pills at me. I do a lot of homeopathic treatments. I try to do supplements. I try to stay away from anything prescription I possibly can. I've seen what it can do to people, and I just wanted to stay away from that. So she actually, the orthopedic doctor, she actually recommended a over-the-counter, supposedly homeopathic. I know a lot of the ingredients. I've done a lot of research over that over the years. And so I looked, and everything was natural. And within a couple days, it was helping me with the pain. And so I thought, this is great. And then I found out a few months later that there was hidden ingredients. And with supplements, they can't really tell you, they don't have to tell you all the ingredients that are listed. They can hide them. And they did. And I did some research on it and found out that actually one of my nursing friends had told me, get off of that, Carrie, because it is causing strokes and heart attacks and, all kinds of problems. So I got off of it. And within 6 months, it was so painful that I had to wear a brace all day long and at night. I was taking way too much Advil. And it was horrible. I couldn't exercise. I couldn't even open a jar. I mean, there were so many things. It was just causing me to be miserable 24 hours a day. And I've known Wendy and her husband for many years, but she introduced me to it, and I thought, what would it hurt? I'm. What else? What else am I going to do? It's not going to hurt to try it. So I signed up, and I actually, I think it's so stupid now when I think back about it, Wendy, that I had it for at least 2 or 3 weeks, and before I actually put them on and tried them. And looking back now, I wish I'd have done that sooner. But I put it on, and I started with the X39. I added Eon later, but for the first probably month, it was just X39. And within a week, I started noticing that I was not having to wear my braces much. And the deal with this is it's not that it's helping the arthritis. It's still there. It's just that it was causing such inflammation that was what was causing the pain. And so after a couple weeks, and I'm thinking this whole time, okay, this can't be real. This can't be real. And I thought maybe it's the placebo effect. Maybe it's just me psychologically trying to, make this work. But then I realized, what? I tried every cream there was. I tried every treatment. I iced it all the time. And none of that was really working. And so after a couple weeks, when I realized that I wasn't having to wear my brace anymore and I was cutting back on my Advil, I realized that it was working. And then, of course, later on, I added the Eon, and that helped even more. But here I am, 18 months later, and I'm able to exercise on a normal basis like I always did before. I even was able to water ski a few weeks ago for the first time in 2 years. And afterwards, I'm not in pain. So that's my story. And then my daughter is 16, and she has, for as far back as I can remember, she has had severe allergies. And I could never get a doctor to actually diagnose this. I actually diagnosed her with cedar fever because it was always when she was outside running. she would, like, during track season or during cross country season, and she would come home and she would sneeze. I'm talking about repeatedly for several hours. And this would eventually, in the next, over the course of a week, it would cause congestion and it would turn into severe bronchitis. And I had tried everything. I mean, the only thing that actually came close to working was a Kenalog injection and breathing treatments. And even that was not helping. I mean, it was bad. Like, she couldn't sleep at night and things like that. So I told Wendy the other day that I started realizing that Maddie, I've had her on the patches for, I'd say, probably 10 months. And in that 10 months, she has not had that, not one time. And I'm not kidding you. This happens every year between usually October and March. And I mean, it's like clockwork. It happens every time, and I see it coming and I can't do anything about it. But she has been symptom free for these 10 months that she's been patching. And there's nothing else to attribute it to. So I believe it's the patch.
Yay, I love it. So good. Yes. And these girls are shaving some time off of their cross country. I'll just say their endurance has been good. I don't know if her recovery's better, but my Maddie's recovery and soreness seems better. So,
Yes.
all of that.
I finally got her to wear the 49. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Carrie. That's so good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, Debbie, are you there? This thing will cut us off at like 8:30.
Sure. I am here. I am here.
Yay. Okay,
Wait.
Debbie, let's hear
Okay.
yours. I want to hear your story.
Okay. And we're having a few problems out here with T-Mobile, and it's been dropping calls like crazy. So if I disappear, it dropped my call. But
Okay.
anyway, I started patching about 6.5 months ago. Terry had put a thing out on Facebook, and she's my neighbor here, and I finally got with her, and after I had watched testimonies and everything, and the testimonies is what did it for me. I just like, these are normal people. These aren't actors or anything. And so I'm 75. So you can imagine there's probably not a stem cell running around in my body anywhere. I'm sure they're all went bye-bye. Not a long time ago. So anyway, I've always exercised and tried to stay pretty much fit. I think my whole life I've fought 10 pounds that goes up and down, but so I'm pretty fit. And anyway, I started and didn't really know what to expect. And I just thought, I set my alarm. It's set for 7:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. When it goes off in the morning, I go back in the house and put it on. When it goes off at night, I take it off and never think about it all day. And this is what happened to me. And I can't tell you exactly when it happened because, when you're in pain, when you are in pain, it's there all the time, and you know it, But mine was my back pain. I have 5 herniated discs in my lower back and 2 in my neck, and this is why I have this pain. Can you see it's my yard?
I love it.
I have done all of that myself, and it's solid rock under this ground, and I have dug holes with picks and the what they call the driving bar. And anyway, I've got water to everything. I've even got a park that I've built out beyond the line that you can't even see, that I've got trails built through and everything. But anyway, back to my back. I just noticed in the spring, like I said, I started taking it February 15th, and in the spring when I was out trimming and working, I noticed that I wasn't coming in. I usually the heat drives me in. And I noticed I was staying out longer and able to work longer. And usually when I'm through working, I'm at the bottom of this hill, and I have to walk back uphill, and it just kills me. And I'm done for the rest of the day, taking a leave. And I just noticed that my back just didn't seem to be hurting as bad. And I also used to walk 3 miles a day religiously around my neighborhood. I got my little run keeper on my watch, and challenged myself to keep, walking harder and trying to do better. And it got to where I couldn't even walk to the end of the block. My back was hurting so bad. I had to quit exercising. I couldn't tell if it was either the exercising or the yard work or just both of them together. I didn't know which one was causing me so much pain, especially in my lower back. I had gone to a neurologist and he gave me two books to read. One is Treating Your Own Neck and one is Treating Your Own Back. And I ordered them. And the exercises that are in there were very helpful, very helpful. I mean, at least I kind of could start playing golf again. Sometimes I'd have to stop on the golf course and get down and do one of those exercises so my back would release or whatever. But anyway, I can't tell you, like I said, exactly when it started, but I've been patching 6.5 months, and it's been a while that I do not have any back pain whatsoever. I do not have any neck pain whatsoever. And like you said, it doesn't cure you. I guess I still have herniated disc. I haven't been, there's no need to go to a doctor if you're well, but I guess it's just all the inflammation.
Yeah,
And
that's what I think.
yeah, all the inflammation. My body is probably just, well, I've had two knee replacements, one in 2016 and one in 2018. And I sure wished I'd have been patching back then. And I have a friend now that's fixing to have that looking at two knee replacements. And can I get her to patch? No. Her husband is going blind. I mean, he's almost blind from glaucoma. And I don't know if that would help it not, because that's that's kind of a permanent blindness thing. But anyway, they live on a small ranch that they have, and it's 20 acres, and she's got every inch of it landscaped. And anyway, I'm not worried about her. I'm still working on her. But anyway, I have arthritis in my hands. My family does, and your friend was just talking about. Did she say that was her lower thumb that she was having? Yes, yes, I have that pain. And I still have it. It's been 6.5 months and I still have it. I hadn't done ice wave or anything to it. And I do just take the X39. It's the only one I've taken in all this time. And so I was glad to hear about that.
Yeah, I would move it. You can wear your X39 closer to that thumb, Debbie.
Okay.
Maybe not if you're going to wash your hands a lot, but get it closer to your hand.
Okay. I will do that because I moved my X39 from the top of my neck to my lower back, just kind of move it around. And anyway, so I do have arthritis, but I have taken arthritis vitamins like, the glucosamine chondroitin with the fish oil for over 25 years. And so my hands don't hurt like they did, but I still have the little bumps and all that comes up with arthritis because it's inflammation also. I've noticed my hair. It's getting a little bit thicker, maybe, because as you get older, your hair starts thinning, and maybe because mine's always right here, I got a big split, and but my nails have really gotten tough, and I'm hard on my nails, so that was something I was kind of glad to see, and I was thinking tinnitus. I've had tinnitus, and I don't seem to have my tinnitus anymore. I mean, every now and then there's kind of something that comes back, but not like it was. My girlfriends would always go because I was, what? Huh? What'd you say? Of course, I went in, everybody goes, you need hearing aids. So what I do, I run down and get hearing aids. And now when I say what? And they're going, do you have your hearing aids on? And I said, yes, I wear them all the time. I said, but my tinnitus is like somebody is screaming in my ear. It's hard to hear sometimes. But anyway, like I said, I'm 75 and I know that mine is probably going to take longer. I'm truly not giving up on any of it. I love it. My back that is something. That is something that I was real shocked about. I didn't know what to expect when I started. But if I have time, I'll talk about my daughter a minute too, because I started her the same time that I started, and she's 47. and she has gut issues, and she has had for years. She has IBS and SIBO and gastroparesis and a lazy colon, and so she can't. There's so many things she can't eat, and her stomach hurts all the time, and it stays bloated. Well, I just talked to her a while ago, and her girlfriends are teachers, and they went to Fredericksburg Sunday, knowing they were out of school on Monday. And I said, "How's your stomach?" And she said, "Well, what do you think? I was in Fredericksburg this weekend." She said that it's hurting because they were drinking wine and everything. But uh, normally, she said maybe her bloating has not been as bad. Her stomach doesn't hurt as bad every day. But as far as pushing poop down, because she does not poop, except maybe once every 5 days. And I hate all that staying in her system. And she's been on it 6.5 months now. And I said, well, Brandy, you are only 47, but you've had this a long time. And she goes, I know, Mom, any day. And I said, well, you better call me. Every day I call her, anything different happened today. But I know it's going to work.
Oh,
I
it will.
definitely know it's
Probably
going to work.
working on a lot of different things in there.
Oh yes, yes, and I'm sure she's going to have her hands have kind of started hurting too. It's just a family thing. We've had arthritis. My mother and grandmother, their hands were all twisted from the osteoarthritis, and then my sister, which has just started taking about a month ago, she's got rheumatoid arthritis besides osteoarthritis. So she's really hoping to get some relief from that because she has to do those shots in her leg and the blood what's
Yeah.
that called? Where they do anyway, where she has to go in and sit there and be hooked to that machine
Oh,
and
like transfusions or whatever. I
yes,
think you
yeah.
guys, you both need to, and Brandy too. Y'all all need Eon. Okay, that one's huge.
Okay, that is something. I
Yes.
do. Brandy is on Eon also, and so is June. I
Okay.
think June talked to you, and
Okay.
she is on Eon too. But okay, I should add Eon.
Yes.
I should
Yeah.
add
It's
Eon
really good for
to mine also.
inflammation and pain. It helps with pain, like not like ice wave, but it does bring the pain level down some. So yeah, try those.
Okay, okay,
But thank you for sharing.
okay.
You're awesome.
Oh well, you're sure welcome. I'm proud. I scream it to the world, and they don't
Uh,
listen to me.
yeah.
Everybody that knows me has known I've had this horrible back pain. When I'd stand up, be sitting there watching TV. When I had to stand up, I had to stand up real slow, and I had to have to stand there a minute, for my back to go. Okay, we're really going to do this. You're going to walk around, are you? Yes, I'm going to do it. So all
My
that's
gosh.
gone. I just get up and start going. So I love it. It is truly amazing.
Yes. Well, you're awesome. And playing golf again too,
Well,
right?
thank Oh yeah, playing golf and walking. I walked 3 miles this morning, just no problem, no
Good
pain.
job. That's awesome. Okay. Well, thank you. All right. I have just like about 10 minutes. So I'm going to share something real quick. I had a text, real fast testimony I'm going to share too for anybody that hysterectomy or anything like that. This friend of mine, she said, I had a hysterectomy the day after Easter, and I've had a whole lot of swelling and pain in my lower abdomen. My excellent doctors have not been able to figure out why I'm hurting so bad 12 weeks past surgery. They said that I have a lot of scar tissue from previous surgeries and that they think all of my organs are just moving around trying to find their right location now that they have room to get back in place. But the pain is so horrible and it makes me dang near pass out. I was hurting so bad on Sunday that I woke up at 6:30 in the morning in a fetal position on the floor, and I was in so much pain I could not get up. I crawled to the bathroom and I put the 2 patches, Eon and X39 that she had just ordered, below her belly button. And for the last 3 days, I've not had any pain and my swelling has gone down substantially. It is amazing. Thank you so much for putting me in contact with this godsend. Now, if the patches could just take mosquitoes, go away in West Texas. So anyways, so I thought that was awesome. And then I'm going to do like a little bit of education real quick, and then we can ask questions. Some of this you guys may already know, but I was listening to some videos in the school app, so make sure y'all get that, from David Schmidt, okay? And he was talking about hydration and anti-aging, okay, and how that goes together. So collagen is huge, you guys. Dehydration, listen to this. Dehydration can cause high blood pressure and cardiovascular heart disease. Okay, so just as Tanya's over there drinking, like, I know. Dehydration, you guys, is a big deal. It can also cause poor cognitive health, like brain issues. It says we can drink, he said we can drink more water, but if we don't increase our collagen, the collagen is, then it's hard for it to hold the water. Okay, so collagen holds the water. So you can drink, but if you're not increasing your collagen, then your water is not holding. So I didn't know that. I thought that was pretty interesting. So glutathione increases collagen production in our body. Did y'all know that? And it says this is why it's important. Like, I don't know if Tanya, you were wearing this, but Tanya's cartilage came back in her knee. And that's what he recommended, Eon and glutathione and X39 in your cartilage. It increases. And there's like a San Francisco coach or something that uses beef collagen and all this stuff to help and like rebuild. Your body can rebuild that cartilage. So I thought that was interesting. So glutathione and Eon. GHKCU increases collagen as well. So we're doing good with wearing our X39. If you want to increase collagen a little bit more, I would say put the glutathione on at least every other day, or 3 times a week. And we need the water to flush the toxins. We know that. Over time, our cells begin to shrink. Y'all, this was such a cool visual. I got to show y'all this. Like, y'all may have seen this, but I was just like, okay, that's awesome. So this picture is what he showed in this video in the first. So the young person's hand is what we used to look like on the inside. And as we age, you know how our hands get like this, like shrink, our organs and everything else start looking like that too. So I never had that visual that that's what your insides start doing too, not just your outsides, but our insides. So that's why it's super important to stay hydrated and to use this patch to feed your cells, to wake up our stem cells, so our stem cells can go and make our insides youthful too. So just like Brandy, Debbie, like the patch is working. We don't know what it's doing on the inside to make it more youthful and to heal whatever has been shrinking and going on from all the damage from, you know, whatever.
I do feel like that also.
Yeah. So this was just such a cool visual that this is what our organs look like before we start waking up our stem cells. So we've got to keep patching. Okay. X39, increase your collagen. Glutathione, increase your collagen. And Eon, it says, let's see, collagen can, oh, yes, because collagen can be attacked by oxidative stress. Okay, so if you have good collagen in there, oxidative stress can attack that. And so Eon helps with stress, right? So that's another reason why Eon is so important, inflammation and oxidative stress. Also, side note, get ready, like start saving money, y'all, for the X2O, the water machine. I just got to order mine. I got the email. But in 15 seconds of drinking X2O, your blood and urine can get like it already is charged up and can get, let's see, hydrate. It hydrates more than water. It can get into your cellular. So it's going to super hydrate those cells. And what's cool, I don't know if this is TMI, but I asked Catherine, my friend, we were talking about the water machine because she already got hers. She said in 3 days, because you just drink 2 glasses a day, you can drink 1, but tops is 2, like no more than 2. And she said in 3 days, they had a major clean out, like it detoxes you. Parasites. I'm like, I can't wait. She said she saw parasites on the 3rd day.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I know. It's kind of gross all at the same time. So yeah, I'm super excited. Like just the healing that's going to go on from the inside with this water, you guys. That may scare y'all, but it excites me because parasites cause cancer. We know this, like we've heard this. So they can cause and wreak some havoc on your body. So that's exciting. And then another thing that I heard David Smith say, and this was good, and y'all may know this and you may not, and this has doesn't have anything to do with the patches, but he was talking about hydration, is olive oil. You guys, if y'all are still cooking with like vegetable oil, margarine, any of those things, you got to switch. You got to stop using canola oil, stop using like anything else besides extra virgin olive oil. Okay. This helps lower your cholesterol. It's great, like just to drink a spoonful of it. Honestly, I know, isn't that gross? But it's antioxidant. It balances and lowers your cholesterol. It also, he said, can help you lose weight because it naturally elevates your GLP-1 that everybody's talking about. GLP-1, y'all. Organic, extra virgin olive oil. Like, so good for you. So good for you. And so just wanted to share that tidbit. So we've got to do other things. Yes, the patches, we've got to keep patching, but hydration is key. We've got to eat right. You can't eat junk, fried food, all the things and expect these patches to just like, boom, make you like glow and heal. And, you know, you've got to do the part for your organs on the inside. So, okay, do you guys have any questions or anything you want to add to any of that? Before we have like 8 minutes. Does anybody have any?
I do have.
Okay.
I have a ridiculous. I know this is a ridiculous question, but when I go on the championmakers.com, is that this? I can't get in. I can't get on. I can't, find these different things that you can go to. I don't know why.
Okay. I will message you when we're done and we'll like.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll try to help you. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get you going so you can see school.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I've downloaded school and I saw and when I go to it on my phone, it's not that. So
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway.
It's probably not linking up with it.
Yeah. It could be. And like I said, right now we're having phone problems.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have questions about the patches? And I didn't know if anybody that is not patching yet is on here that has a question. Y'all could totally ask.
Brandy, my daughter, she also puts a tablespoon or something of collagen in her coffee in the morning that is separate from all of this. But I said, well, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, can't hurt for sure. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? What are the different types of patches and where does someone find information on them? Okay. Hey, Brenda. Hey, who invited you, girl? Was it Mitzi? Lisa. Okay, Lisa. All right. So I will tell you, you can go. I'm going to give Lisa, like she has information to share with you. You can order them through Lisa. But information like a great website that you can go to, Brenda, is thisisit.info.com. And that is where the patents are all, the clinical studies, all of that. It's a ton of information. But I can share with you a really great 12-minute video that like sums it all up. Yes. And then also there's a 30-minute doctor video that's really, really good. This is it info altogether.com. Yeah. And then just tell Lisa that you're wanting some more information. And you and I and Lisa can hop on a call and I can with you too. There's a lot of different patches, like I would say 10. The main one though, we don't want anybody to get confused, is the X39. If anybody starts with 2, I say Eon and X39. Eon is anti-inflammatory, anti-anxiety, anti-stress, just oxidative stress and all of that. Also, we can't make any claims, but the founder did say it elevates a peptide that we have naturally in our body. Yes, this is LifeWave. Yes. But anyways, it elevates a peptide you have naturally in your body that is found in cancer treatments. And I think that really helped me get rid of my thyroid nodule. Another girl helped. She started wearing Eon with her X39, and her nodule in her breast that they found in a month went from a 7 millimeter to a 2 or 3 with a barely just a fluid sac. So those two, I would say the main ones. We do have pain patches if you're in severe pain, or ice wave. But other than that, these others that we're talking about, I wouldn't worry about those till later on, till you get going with the X39. That's the main one, the healer. It helps your body heal itself. Okay, anybody else have questions? Thanks for joining me. Sorry, Terry will be back. Hey, and Thursday night, we're going to be at Cancun. So we're going to skip Biz Builders this week. But we'll be back Tuesday. Okay. It's like I was going to tell y'all something else and I can't remember. I don't know. Managers and directors, if you become a manager or director, you get the Be the Light sweatshirt. Okay, that's a new promo. So yeah, if you do that in September. Okay. All right, Debbie, message me and we'll figure out your school and stuff. Okay. All right, guys.
Okay.
All right, y'all soon.
Okay.
Have a good week.
Thank you, Wendy. Bye-bye.
Bye.